All right. So it looks like it went live this time. So I am doing a late night, you guys, and this is just unplanned. And so I just wanted to, even if I'm alone, I'm just going to be here and do a live at 2 o'clock in the morning almost. Let me see. Yeah, you could say I'm just experimenting and nobody comes, but tomorrow it'll be uploaded like normal. So I welcome all of you guys in the middle of the night. Those of you who are still awake, those of you who are actually, rebels and say, what? I don't need to go to bed at 10. What's that about, right? Any of you guys who come in tonight, hey, it's a small group and it's more personal. And so you guys can ask questions. We'll do questions tonight. And most likely there won't be a moderator. So I'll just be paying more attention to that, and myself. But it's mostly about higher consciousness. And we're all trying to reach a higher version of ourselves. And in spirituality, you learn that you have some type of control over that. You are someone who can learn how your spiritual energy systems work, how your consciousness system works, become knowledgeable about all of your different parts. And so we're going to be going over some of that tonight and just talking, kicking back. We got Connor Seitz Bowen. Greetings, Holy One. David Thomas, my guy. Machiwa, brother. Good to see you, Connor. Venom, hello to you. Melvin Sanford, good morning. Is that another country, right? Luna 209 in the house. Zico, welcome to you as well, Holy Ones. And so we're just going to, it says no data. We're live though. It says no data, but we're doing it. And so everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's on their own level of awareness. And so it's not about comparing like, hey, I know this and you don't, and so you should listen to me and, that kind of thing. It's more about, hey, recognizing everybody for, being a face of God. Everybody is important. Everyone is valuable. Everyone has some unique, you would say, code. Okay, so when we have the spiritual awakening on a planet, spiritual ascension, it's a lot of awakening happening in this time period. So you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff happening, right, in the world, and how people are acting and behaving and what's going on, and in their drama, their own personal drama, and then there's the world drama. And so we're just like, trying to figure things out because it's a spiritual war. There's a lot of, you would say, false information. So that is frustrating within itself, because I know a lot of you would just love to just go through your spiritual awakening and go through some, higher consciousness and connection to and perceive higher aspects of God, the creator, or beings, angels, and that kind of thing. So it is something you choose. Some people could care less. They want to stay asleep. Well, some people want to waken up. Love from North California. Thank you, Luna. M. Loritz 06. Let's go, Holy Ones. Wow, David, you've been with me since the 10th. Much respect. Thank you for that loyalty. Marias from South Africa. See, this is one thing about doing a live in the middle of the night, right? I can reach people in other countries and around morning time. So welcome, you guys. We're all blessed, and maybe someone's lost, but they're still blessed. We're all, part of the unified consciousness of Creator God. You can't be outside of Creator God. And so that is, a beautiful thing. Anyone and everyone is equal in their value, intrinsic value. And so we're just like, figuring that out in our journey. And so we might have a lot of drama. We might have suffering, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual suffering. Okay? It's not exactly what the Buddha said, and, you need to go through suffering in order to evolve or something like that. No, that is just a matter of awareness, presence, mindfulness. And this is where your third eye comes in. We're trying to become clairvoyant, or to see and open our third eye. And it is something that all humans are capable of. And so this is something that you will learn to do, through training, through effort, through work, through stillness, going into your higher perception. I'm going to get lit, you guys. Anyone else want to get lit? Just get on lit with me. This is just in the middle of the night type of energy, so whatever you feel like doing, just hang out with me. And I'll be going to bed after this live, because it'll be almost 3 o'clock or whatever. It says my OBS reconnected. Machiwa. You found your people. 11:11. It's 2:11 here, so wow. Is that coincidence, right? Yeah, it's back to excellent connection. I have a weird thing with my router. I'm trying to fix it, you guys. So if I have 2 internet providers, and if one is not doing good, the other one will kick off, but it's really weird. But it is what it is, right? So this is cleansing. And I recommend that you guys all cleanse. If you can't find like incense resin, you can buy it online. You want to get that sage, those sticks of sage, right? And do this regularly. Anytime, you go out, drive somewhere and come back home, you're bringing home some type of energy. And so we want to be mindful of those things, especially if you want to reach your higher consciousness, especially if you want to start working on opening your third eye. Okay, so this would be a simple example. You're used to saging yourself, smudging, like I'm doing right here. Putting this in my aura and putting this on the floor and standing over it. And you don't just do nothing. You're using your consciousness mindfully all the time, you guys. And so you would mindfully, yes, connect to some type of vision of intention. What is your intention while working with this incense and this medicine? We put intention. And so this is maybe something you would want to try to do every day of your life. I mean, this is like being a priest. Like you're devoted like a priest to this, you would say, spirituality. Your spirituality, your spiritual awakening is actually on your priority list. Or is it just something you think about when you don't feel nice? So you want to feel good, so maybe you go to watch some spiritual videos, but then you feel good and go back to your normal, your normal path, your normal choice of actions. So, you guys, spiritual awakening is about change. If you're not making changes, then you're not awakening. It takes changes. You want to go through changes, and so you're like transforming. It's called enlightenment. bringing in more light, more creation current, life force, prana. Nikki B! Yeah, we were just talking about that. Good morning, Nikki B. And thanks for joining. And this was just a fluke video. And so, right now I'm in Nevada. I don't live in Arizona right now, you guys. I'm in Nevada, so I'm in Pacific Standard Time. Mr. Mantizo, we got a couple regulars in here. All right. Pick up my spirits. I mean, you guys, I might feel tired, but don't worry. I'm consciously really alert. My body might feel tired, but I am here. So, yeah, it's 2:15 where I live. So I didn't get Amber. Sacred resin, man. It's all stuck together, but it looks like dessert, like chocolate or something. And I just take a little piece. It's really delicate, so I want to be careful. See? It's like alchemy. Alchemy is about mindfully manipulating energies. And manipulation isn't always a negative thing. Manipulation is manipulate, like move things around. Manipulate some energy in the world, like use water, dam it up, and make some system of getting, energy from it. Just like water would move a mill, like a moving water, some type of lake or something. The farmer or whoever would put a mill, and so the water would spin the well, and then that's kind of like a system of creating energy, right? And so that was Dark Ages, though, right? Now we have all kinds of forms of energy, but we're not talking about, we're not limiting ourselves to just the energy systems of the third dimension. We're talking about energy systems from higher realities. And so you get connection through your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and your third eye chakra. So this is like your way to higher consciousness. This is how you can connect to your higher consciousness through your chakra. 4th, 5th, and 6th. So you don't necessarily need your third eye to ascend, but it's a sign of mastery, of indigo child, it's the angelic level as well. Indigos originate from higher, but they all come through, according to Ashiana, they all come through the 6th dimension, Stargate 6, SG6. And so, man, oh man, our Stargate's so incredibly important. And so, anyways, this is what we're trying to, we're dealing with all kinds of negative energy, so it makes ascension harder, but not impossible, because the Guardians, the Emerald Order teachings, Guardians, they bring us DNA regenesis techniques, and it's called Cathara. This is the Guardians bioregenesis system. There's Cathara 1, Cathara 2, Cathara 3, Cathara 4. So you're looking for spiritual awakening. You want to know what ascension is. Okay, or what is higher consciousness? Okay, you go learn Cathara. You watch the workshop series, 21 hours. There's an older one. Okay, but if you have a choice, watch the newer Cathara. She taught Cathara in a few workshops. I believe the last one, the most advanced one, it also facilitates you to be a teacher, a facilitator. Like you can teach Cathara after you go through the system. It's kind of like a self-certification after you do that. Excuse me. I mean, they used to offer all these services, like even baptism and all this. Maybe she still does, but it's not advertised. I mean, I don't know if any of you could even actually get her on a phone unless you already knew her before she, got big. And so I think now she purposely stays kind of low key. just chill and stay in nirvana, whatever. But yeah, let me check out the chat, you guys. Zico, yes, Mariposa. I used to live on Mariposa Street. Actually, my mom did. Mariposa. A beautiful, you said feminine butterfly lady? That sounds so cool. Sounds like a fairy looking being. Dark blue. Oh, I see. Golden colors. Cool. That sounds like one of your higher selves. I mean, you're collective. Like we're all coming from some collective. And so I know I go up to the Lyran, but I'm also higher into the Azurite and the Melchizedek, and so which is Akkadic level. And so I'm still awakening myself. I'm not a master, but I feel myself awakening. Like I thought 2023 was powerful for me, like a huge transformation. But dude, I already knew 2024 is going to be even bigger. Like I'm going to expand into other horizons. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging with me in the middle of the night on Friday night. Thank you for sharing your Friday night. I find myself using bowls a lot. Try those if you feel blocked. Yeah, those crystal bowls, and you get good at learning how to make it ring. It's a frequency, a positive frequency. Crystals are positive frequencies, man. That's why I always have one. Either I'm wearing one. This is amber. I also burn amber, right? The resin. But yeah. And this is a trip. This is like a personal story I want to share with you guys, if you don't mind. 33 people. Master number. I claim that. Someone put it in chat. Let me see. I see my name highlighted. Yeah, I'm just your servant. I'm your servant, Holy One, Nikki B. I'm just serving. So I get restless and I say, hey, just go online and talk to people, right? So thank you for that. Bless you, sister. I love you. Machiva Stefan, what's up, Holy One? Melvin Sanford. I have traveled through the 15-dimensional time matrix. I went outside of everything. I got you. I hear you, brother. So have I. It's freaking unbelievable. It's so it was so humbling. It was so humbling to experience such high levels of creation and then to return back to wait a second. I'm checking something out. What the shit? I can't tell if it's an insect. When you think you see something paranormal, you don't want to take your eyes off. Wow, Savage Sumo. Holy One, hugs. Thank you for respecting this word, brother. Thank you so much. You're awesome. And maybe that will set an example for more. Thank you, guys. I want to read the questions. Yeah, I've traveled through the 15 dimensions as well. I went outside of everything. What I need to ascend step by step. You would be able to leave. I mean, the only thing that could stop you is yourself by falling to the dark side, and then you would be in reverse consciousness. And as you reverse and keep reversing, you lose more and more of your memory, more and more of your DNA. You see, ascension is activating dormant DNA. What the scientists have seen. Your scientists have seen it, but they labeled it junk DNA. It's just dormant. In other words, they don't want you to think about it. Don't think about it. Never mind it. It's just junk. And you see that black magic spell to label something as junk. They're not going to use, some stupid word. They're going to use something like, it's just junk. It's junk. No, it's not. It's consciousness, kind of like frozen light. Okay? Thank you for those hearts, Holy One. Wow, dang. Yeah, somebody's in a good mood. So it's all up to you. It's all up to us. Come on, Holy Ones. You are awakening to your higher consciousness, yes? You guys are so kind to each other. I have one of the best, you would say, groups in live. They're so, beautiful, loving, blessed people. I'm honored to have you guys. Thank you. 33, you got those master numbers again. I'm not meeting people in person. I'm sorry. I've had lots of offers like that. I'm just not meeting anybody because I've gotten threats and people hate me. So there's a lot of people who love me. I'm just not going there. I'd rather just do this all distance-wise. I don't actually live in Vegas. I live in a smaller town. So, but yeah, I'm sorry, man. And no disrespect, for real. No disrespect. I just don't want to meet anyone right now. And this is like, also, it's like freaking hour and a half away and all that. But I do make the trip for a drum circle because I'm meeting a hell of a lot of brothers and sisters that it's so special to have a live drum circle. It's like you're like, first of all, part of it. And then you are experiencing paranormal things, maybe supernatural things. I would never want to do, when you're eating a salad, you put mushrooms on your salad, though, right? So, yeah, with that medicine, Machiwa, you can open your third eye. I mean, you will definitely be using it, even if you don't normally. You see, like, I guess you would still think it's not real spiritual stuff. You think it's all imagination in your head and you're hallucinating. You see what they do? They label it something negative, like, oh, it's not real. You're just hallucinating. BS. It is real. Like, what is a succubus? Just your imagination when you can physically feel your breathing. You can't breathe. You can't move. You don't think that's paranormal? Because you will just call it sleep paralysis. Wake up. Oh, you're asleep, all right. Machiwa. This is an extraterrestrial, multidimensional, negative phantom being. It eats living consciousness because it has no connection to the creation currents, to prana. They denied it to themselves when they fell in their consciousness, went into the phantom. Now they lack. Now they're in lack because of the reverse consciousness. Excuse me. So you can see the medicine is working right now. So it's only for a little while until I go to sleep. I'll just be able to easily go to sleep. Dean Lacey, Nikki B. Wow, huge golden eagle? That's a powerful spirit guide. Oh, crystal sound bath. You know, I love the crystals so much, and they are powerful healing energies. And you can connect. I've connected to my crystals many times on a conscious level. Or, you know, it's not the same as talking to a human, of course, but, you know, all consciousness is aware. You know, a tree is alive. It could, you know, you could talk to it if you knew how. Everything has its own level of consciousness, which is awareness of God. Everyone has that possibility to be aware of a creator. And so our creator God, the only God, the single one, and so all are one, all are part of God. Holy ones, bless you. And so, like when you light incense, like I'm lighting incense, and you know, I said this protection work before I started. You know, you throw up your heart seal, your Christ shield, and you put intention, like I've shown you, and always be in a cleansed, protect space. It looks like a round thing, man, but it's probably just a bug. But it freaks me out because it just looks like it's levitating. So, anyways, I've seen weird stuff like that, guys. Especially when, here's something, a trip, right? Because your peripheral vision can see things that your direct vision doesn't see. It's the cones of the eyes on the side here that's picking it up. So if you went like that, it would probably disappear. I mean, you probably couldn't see it because these are stronger than this. You get it? So you pick stuff from the peripheral, and by the time you look, it's flashed away. It didn't go nowhere. It didn't stop existing. It didn't teleport. It was just you were able to perceive it for a moment. Eventually, you'll be able to just will yourself to another dimension, see another world, or another reality, and another planet, and you'll be talking to aliens, but it's not in English, but in your mind, you're understanding it in English, you know. It's like a translation going on. Savage Sumo. Wow, wait a second here. Thank you all you late souls coming on, or early in the morning souls. Thank you, Savage Sumo. You're awesome, Holy One. Much respect to you. Thank you for supporting this work. Bless you guys for helping me out, man. Thank you for helping one of your teachers out. So bless you, and let's keep this as a group effort. Nikki B, it was so quick, but felt like time stood still. I know what that feels like. Oh, yes, I believe so. And so, especially if they appear again, you know, with the same positive, you know, message. Well, I believe weed is medicine, so maybe we differ on that. I know it heals people, and so it's very powerful and has many properties. We can spend a few hours talking about the properties of weed as being a healing energy, a healing, And you want to know what's twisted is the synthetics. That will give us a bad name. But people aren't smart enough to know the difference. And homegrown or this synthetic or, hybrid type of, weird type of weed in dispensaries. So, no thank you. But where else are you going to get it, right? Shit. And that's why they made it legal. Because now they get to control it now that it's legal. Otherwise, people were keeping it a secret. Now they come out in the open because it's legal, but then they poison it. Put something in there, it makes you sick. It'll get you high. They raise the concentration even, but they'll put some other stuff in there that gives you cysts in your breasts. Even men like me, I had one. I'm like, what the F? That's when they start come out with 20%, 25%. I'm sure you can get up to 30 or more. That's like, when are you going to stop? Are you going to keep going and you're going to get 500%? You know what I'm saying? Then it would become kind of like lethal if you raise the concentration magnitude. But anyways, I hope you guys are having or experiencing some type of paranormal stuff. Because that's a sign, actually, that you are experiencing higher consciousness. Machiwa. Oh, Mr. Medizim, you said it. I agree with you. Yeah. And Dean's getting lit. We got lit already, Holy One. Sorry, Nikki B. I'm sorry I misunderstood you. Okay, cool. Isis, welcome, sister. I'm guessing you're a girl. Bless all of you guys. And because people who are only 3D consciousness, they will say, oh, you're just high. But they don't understand that people take it for different reasons. Some people take it just to, like you say, get high because they don't have a spiritual, lifestyle. They're not doing it for spiritual reasons. They're not aware of their spiritual aspects. So to them, it doesn't exist. Doesn't mean they won't ever not be aware of it. That's up to them. Where's their thoughts and their actions taking them, right? Unity consciousness, you said it, Dean. Perfect. You have AWN says, I have a spirit guidance that is a Lyran. That's the feline extraterrestrial race. He said, will help me to activate my SS? What is that? And guide me to improve. That's just an example of a fallen angel. See, you don't need to get them to give you your, Christ consciousness, your unity consciousness, okay, or some self-proclaimed archangel, Michael, or whoever. You don't need anything, or there is no middleman. You go inside. That's what these teachings are about. It's about going inside because that's when you understand that all are God, including yourself. That means you love yourself and you understand that I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. And you don't have any weird feelings about that. Because some people no, that's not true. And you guys, I got to say, like usual, you don't have to agree with everything I say. But you're here for a reason and you probably resonate with something. And it is okay if we don't agree 100%. I love you for being here and for being brave enough. because maybe it's, thank you for those hearts, Holy One. You're very kind. Blessings. We think so lowly of ourselves, you guys. And I always try to pick you up and remind you guys of, we're a powerful race, a powerful people. I know the human race is down here on earth is just a smaller version of what we really are. And so we learn about spiritual awakening so we can learn how to transform ourselves to another level. It doesn't mean you're going to become an immortal and live forever or something. It means that, hey, you'll probably live longer than most because you're going to switch to like an alkaline diet. Hell yeah, that's what I promote. That's what I would say. That's what I say as guidance, that you would want to get into a alkaline diet. Stop with anything that's packaged. You're living on an alkaline diet? That's okay. There's meat eaters. Well, we'll put them down here. Here's meat eaters. And then people who want to change their life become vegetarians. That means they won't eat meat. But it also means they will eat dairy or eggs or something. No. Okay. Okay, that's your system. But then there's, after vegetarians, who's more strict, is vegans. Vegans, a vegetarian who doesn't include any animal-related products. Because if it still came from the cow, like cheese, dairy, yogurt, milk, well, think about it. It's being caged. It's having a hellish life. They live in poor conditions. It's like a prison. They keep you in place while they milk the cows. And, they're in stalls, tiny stalls that just barely fit their body. And while they're being milked, and they'll put food on their trays to make milk, to make cheese, to make cottage cheese, to make dairy products. So this is why people become more strict than vegetarians. So that's what a vegan is. But alkaline is more strict. Okay? Now you're all of that. Not a meat eater, but you're a vegetarian, you're a vegan, and so now you're alkaline. Alkaline means you don't eat anything that's acidic. So while you could be a vegetarian, well, the alkaline diet won't eat a bunch of fruits because the fruits are sugar and it's acidic. It's not alkaline food. Some of them are, but not all of them are because of that reason, the sugar. You find out what type of foods are alkaline, and like cucumbers, like lemons, these things are higher than they're alkaline. And we have like meat eaters. When you look at this alkaline chart, this is considered 10,000 times acidic food. So most people are meat eaters. So they're eating the most acidic shit they could eat. Meat. Okay. If you want to look at it from an energy point of view, then you want to get your energy from plants, which is living energy. And so, because the meat is dead, it's not living. The animal no longer lives. It's not being inside this consciousness. It's like a piece of disembodied consciousness, fragmented, not a complete self. So it's sometimes I don't know, man. It's like you guys you can become aware of higher divine consciousness, higher consciousness. You could also connect to lower consciousness that's suffering. Like you could sense it. You can sense that something's in suffering. And thank you for those hearts, Holy One. So you feel like you want to help this person feel better, help them heal. You feel you're like a humanitarian. You feel like you want to help relieve people's suffering or help them out if they need something, right? Humanitarian. So people are like care. Some people don't have to know you, but they still care because you're a human and they feel for humans. So maybe it's a starseed, because most 3D humans, they just want to not even look at each other's eyes and have to deal with smiling, so they just, and, and if you do catch someone's eyes, you do this fake ass smile, some weird smile. You can't be considerate and respectful and honorable. Like most people say, who even care, at least respectfully, namaste. That means I see you as part of God. That's very respectful. Then they'll get mad at you for making them say, a greeting to you. This is like, dang, man, a cage. It's a cage for your consciousness. And you're just, like the scene in Star Wars where Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca got stuck in the garbage compactor of the Death Star. One of them, anyways. What it does is it's smashing you in. Like the garbage is getting smashed before it gets to you. But you're getting close to death. It's going to smash you. So, yeah. What's your path? What's your choice, right? How the heck you do this on medicine is beyond me. What? Yeah, thank you, Nikki B. So you don't take medicine like that now, huh? Wow. Well, that's a cool time to have it for your first time on your birthday. Why not, right? It must have been a memorial birthday, good or bad, right? Wow, 44. I saw it too, Nikki B and Dean. Yeah. What's up? And 33 likes. Look! 44 people and 33 likes. Together, right now, at once. See, even in the middle of the night, we can get synchrony like that. Signs, blessing. And so, yeah, it's just nice, you guys. I won't lucid dream when I'm like this tonight, but, there's some type of drum circle in my town, which I didn't know existed. But I found out from my other drum circle about this one. So, I don't know how that's going to turn out. So, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do a live to replace it. I'll do another live probably Sunday, right? If I can't film for you guys, we'll see. Because I don't even know this group. I don't know who's going to be there. But I'm sure I'll still have fun. I'll do my thing. If you guys have seen my drum circle video where I'm in Las Vegas, the dry lake bed, it's kind of like nature. It's all desert and it looks really cool. That's why it's a good place to be remote outside the city. No city drama. And come together A lot of these New Agers still believe in that moon crap. So I don't judge them. I'm not going to stop hanging out with them. Come on. I'm just not practicing what they practice, right? If I go to the drum circle on a full moon, it's not because why I'm there. I'm there to share in the celebration of the group, of the celebration, the dancing, the drumming, the singing. It's a ceremony, man. It's a ritual. It's a celebration, a party. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's darkness here, but there is also light. Light is still present on earth. Bring in that Christos. Draw in your Christ, holy ones. Machiwa. Treat others with omni-love and unconditional love, right? And also honor, respect. The same way that you would want to be treated, right? So I just want to say, too, that I fasted today. Usually smoking makes me want to eat. You know, that's one of those famous side effects. Maybe you don't mind eating, you know, but some people don't want to keep on eating and lose control because now they desire snacking and eating junk food. Hey, I fall into that sometimes, a lot of times maybe, because I have a weakness for chocolate. It's hard to be, some people think they're perfect. It's hard to be perfect, man. Damn. It takes a lot of effort to even just be, love everybody, right? I mean, some people you just don't feel like you loving them, but, doesn't mean you have to be buddy-buddy. It just means that you acknowledge that they're part of Creator. Just like you are. They might not believe it. They may not believe it, but you treat them that way, but it doesn't mean you're a sacrificial lamb either. It doesn't mean you let other consciousness push you around, right? Machiwa. Yeah. I mean, they call us guardians for a reason. We are guarding the gates. We're holding down the fort. Some of us are doing our mission control. White Copal. Yeah, it's a bummer because there's this grumpy old man at the Sunday drum circles. He doesn't want me to do no incense, and to me, it's a big deal. It's like a respect, But he didn't respect, and I said, "How far do you want me to take this back?" He says, a mile. It doesn't give a crap, man. No respect, right? So I probably won't go to that kind of drum circle. Thank you for being here, Tanner, Ezra. Peace. Take care of yourself. I am my only church. You said it, Dean. That's a perfect way to look at it. Go to church now? I am the real him. Go to church now. Okay, now we got a troll, right? Trying to be polite, a polite troll. Yeah. Peace out. See you later. Yeah, it's Nikki B. It's something that we, at our own level of understanding, okay? And sometimes we could slip up and fall. We're not perfect, but we have our intention is there, and we're trying to serve the Christ. Be the Christ light. Be that high level frequency, we're supposed to be trailblazers. We're supposed to be the way shores. So we need to, do what we preach. Don't just say something but not follow it yourself. That's why I'm guilty of when it comes to diet. Sometimes I'm just struggle with that. I'll be honest. I struggle with diet, but because I just like sweet shit, like chocolate. I don't know. It's been like it's no big. It's not like I can't do it because I have done it. Like I would go for a few months and then come back to it, right? Like our friend there talked about the tent. There was a time where there was an episode I was doing, and I had a whole dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, and I did it because I said, this is the last time I'm buying donuts. So watch me eat my last donuts ever. Well, I don't say ever, but And so, OMG. Like, first of all, I can't even find a Krispy Kreme in business anymore. I mean, every time I want to go, well, there's two in Vegas. I think there used to be 3, but one of them closed. I guess it's not great donut season. I don't know. I love donuts, man. Shit, sorry. I love the cream-filled donuts. And Krispy Kreme, man, was freaking awesome. I didn't care about traveling across town. I passed all the Winchells, all the Dunkin', and went straight to Krispy Kreme. Oh, it's out of my way? Okay, I don't care. Anyways, they don't have one of those here. Yeah, seriously, man. I think my number one favorite has always been Reese's Buttercups. Like, that's my number one favorite candy or chocolate. I think when I was younger, I used to love Junior Mints or Peppermint Patties, but I got over that. I tried the whole dark. What do people take? The 70% dark chocolate? They say it's good for you or some crap. It wasn't sweet enough for me, so I said I'm giving this up. And it's making me want chocolate anyway, so why do I got to do this to myself? But think about this, you guys. This could be part of your spiritual awakening, your diet. If it's effed up, it's been coming into my field because I'm still not getting it. Breatharianism. I'm being reminded to look at breatharianism in my own life. Because if I studied breatharianism, practiced it progressively, I believe I could do it. But man, I would go all the way down to like 140 pounds. I'm sure there's ways to do it, but these people also claim not to drink water. You don't need water. And they say to become a breatharian, you have to go without water for a while. I forgot how long it is. But then you become this official breatharian. You'll be able to breathe air and sustain yourself. I mean, being skinny is kind of like, for some people, an excellent metabolism. But other people, it's unhealthy, right? If they're skinny. And so it's like malnutrition, So there's got to be some balance, you'd say. I don't know. And it depends on how active your life is. Like, are you like, do you need like 6,000 calories a day? Are you one of those sport people or whatever? Or just workout holics, people who go to the gym all the time. pumping iron, running a treadmill. I used to do all that when I was doing my modeling. And so it was like a whole different lifestyle. You had to be strict, and what the good thing about always eating healthy is you no longer desire sweet shit. But you have to get to that point, right? I know, like, if there was a romantic interest in my life, of course I would change all of that. Because I would want, to be, it would be fair for both of us. So, and I have the experience. I know how. I know how to eat, and I know how to work out, because that's not something I just forget, right? So, but I mean, even if you are spiritual, you can still keep in shape. It's a matter of a choice to eat healthy and to keep in shape. And if you were at a high alkaline diet, you would even more facilitate higher consciousness. And if you practice meditation, it's very valuable, you guys, along with breath work. So if you learned meditation, breath work, even try yoga, you guys. Learn, like, let's say, make a goal for yourself. Say, I'm going to learn 3 yoga positions and practice them, and then later move up to like 6. Memorize and practice a new set of poses. That's what yoga. You get into these poses. And it helps you heal your body. So it could be part of your journey, right? So it doesn't mean you have to. Just like there's acupuncture out there, there's acupuncture, right? All kinds of like Chinese medicine, ancient Chinese medicine, right? A lot of people know how to heal. There's Qigong, there's Tai Chi. It's just, Shaolin monks, Tibetans, people learning how to meditate, learning how to breathe prana, and they have a very strict, disciplined life. Not very secular at all. Very strict, very religious, and they have to act a certain way and all that. I guess if you want to live that strict, you can. I mean, we're trying to become high energy, right? High level of thought, disciplined in our mind, in our, in our spirit. We're very highly psychic. I mean, you can train yourself to be highly psychic. Open your third eye, which is your 6th chakra, your indigo ray. So you want to think about how to open or activate. What is it connected to? It's connected to vision. So what can you do with vision to make it better? Practice imagination, practice visualization, practice anything that works the right brain. Okay, like art, music, anything in the crafts or anything that requires creative thinking. And so a designer of sorts, an engineer, people who create content like I do, So we're using the right side of our brain, but also if you're doing a bunch of tasks, it's your left side of your brain. So you're becoming whole brain entrainment, right? Both hemispheres, if you're working with math, physics, science, all that, and art, religion, spirituality, whatever you call it. And so dancing, same thing. Artistic stuff, talent stuff. So it's a sign that you have a good working, hemisphere here going on. Maybe you've always been talented. I know I've been one of those talented ones in the family. Like I was into acting. I got lettered in acting. I was in plays, and I was the main actor in some of the plays. And there's one play that I did, and it was called Picnic. And I was the main character, main character. I believe so. It was the drifter who comes into town. His name was Hal Carter in Picnic. The girl who we fall in love, or whatever you want to call it, was actually the girl I had a huge crush on in high school. She happened to be the girl that I get to have this like kiss scene, It was like, whoa, dude. I mean, think about it. Everyone's had their crushes. Everyone's like been in love. Maybe not everyone, but most humans naturally want to experience love. I mean, your body just wakes up to the opposite gender, right? You naturally, well, not all people, obviously, but you naturally gravitate towards the opposite sex. Boys like girls, girls like boys, naturally, normally, not always. So it's this energy, this pull. You want to mate and have sex and play with each other, and if you're serious, you have a relationship and you have children, marriage. You don't have to nowadays, but mate, have sex, but it's starseed sex. So, but anyways, you guys think about this. Actually, sex is a highly spiritual thing. And one of these days, I'm going to be teaching that. I mean, the spiritual series that Ashiana talked about as a sacred act. I mean, she didn't call it Kama Sutra. It wasn't that, It was actually a lot of different aspects about that topic. So I think it actually could be quite popular. I know that what's our brother? He's also in the Christos teachings. Dr. Samuel Lee. He talks about sexual topics like that. That's cool. I think that's cool. And so I'm getting like more ideas. I'm actually gonna be in an interview next Friday. So maybe I'll do a live double, I'll see if it's possible, but I'll upload it if I can't. But some spiritual group, he's got a podcast. There's two guys. I think they live in the wilderness, or they're traveling in the wilderness. I can't tell. I don't know yet, but they wanted to interview and just talk about spiritual stuff. Okay, sure. And then there's this girl I invited to an interview. Maybe she'll do it. She said give her a week or two, because she's teaching Christos information. She came up in one of my searches. Like sometimes you look up some information, or it just comes on your feed. YouTube will knows your interests. It knows your searches, so it made a connection with this girl who's teaching Kathara. Not Kathara, I just mean the Emerald Order teachings. So that hopefully you guys will be able to, I'll be able to introduce you to her work. So I try to keep an eye out for other people, and I know some of you guys give me leads on that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Eventually this will be well organized. It'll be well funded and well organized, so we'll be able to accomplish a lot with this group consciousness, with our group intention as guardians, Guardian Alliance, Emerald Order, Emerald Covenant. It's a great honor, man. Really, right? It's a lot of powerful consciousness who are part of this other timeline. So I want to go on this positive timeline, right? Who's coming all with me, right? You see, I'm going to fight not wanting to eat anything because I haven't fasted. I meant to fast the whole night, but it always makes you hungry. And unless I go to bed right away, I'll try to go to bed right away. Yeah, starseed sex. But think about it. Because this person has high chakra. Let's say you're both, spiritual and developing yourselves. Together, you would be like charging and boosting each other. Not as much as a soulmate or a twin flame. But I already know that sometimes you don't even meet them in your life. I might fall into that category. And it's okay. I'm not like all sad or lonely or something. I just keep myself busy with the work and I'll flirt with you guys online. No big deal. I mean, right here on live. So, anyways, it can be a lonely path anyways for indigo children. Because it's hard to find people high vibe or people even a lot of so-called spiritual people you don't want to let in. It's 44 again, blessed 44, because they can entangle you into some of these. A lot of them are needy, like people who needy, like, please help me. I need your help. What? Maybe the person doesn't want to help, but you're going to think bad about it. But you're putting this on the person. I need your help. I've been through this and I'm experiencing this. And what's your advice? Like I can answer you. Like there's 1,000 people, 100 people. I can't answer that many people. So and so when I find out it's a big giant, like they're just dropping it on you. They just drop it on you. But you didn't ask for that, and you don't. And we spend a lot of effort on keeping ourselves pure, clean, calm, no shadow, no twisted energies and emotions, because you're telling terrible stories and about your abuse and please help. You guys just realize that that's another full-time job. I'm here as a teacher, and I mean no disrespect at all. I'm simply not superhuman. I can't do all of that. So, Mochiwa. It's a great honor because we become witness. We see. We're like testimony of these other worlds. Like, you've been there. And we can talk about it. I've seen these other Azurites. I've seen my Christ Avatar level. I've seen Ashana up there. Remember, that's another self. Wasn't the same 3D person. And maybe some of us interact with each other in the dream state. And when you come back awake in the morning or whatever, whenever you wake up, you don't remember because it was in the dream state. That's a different vibration. But if you're not smoking weed, you'll remember your dreams. You'll have good dreams. And other things can help you not dream, or maybe you're one of those people suffering from insomnia where you can't sleep. I mean, it's terrible, right? You sitting there, you need to go to bed, you need your energy in the morning, but your body's not, your mind is not letting you. Your body wants to sleep, but your freaking mind wants to stay awake. Right? That sucks, right? Yeah. I can't say I had a lot of suffering with insomnia, but there's been times where it was hard to sleep. And that's why there was nothing healthy that could keep me awake. So it was always cannabis that helped sleep. And I'm not the only one in my family who had trouble sleeping. But this is all part of a healing. We need to become aware of those things and heal them. And that's my intention as well. So we be honest with ourselves. You don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to suffer. But you said it, Hugh Lee. What's up, Holy One? Crystalline. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's cool. There's a huge incentive to remember dreams. And it's like kind of having like two lives. You have your waking state and your dream state. Come on, we spend 6 to 8 hours, most people. I'm more of the 5 to 6 hours. When you get older people can get up early in the morning and they can only sleep for 5 hours and be fine. I mean, I could survive with 4 hours of sleep, but that's a little bit too strict because then I will feel dragging. I would love to get at least 6 hours. Now, I don't even like to sleep longer than that. So, but you guys, dreaming is a big deal, I think. I think it's underrated even. I think there's a lot to dreaming, especially if you become one of those lucid dreamers who could control the dream. Like you could literally, you're not limited to gravity there. You could fly. Many people have and do. But you can do it at will, whenever you want in your dream state. Okay, I'm going to fly over there. Who cares about walking or whatever? So we're like, we can train in there, and we can learn there. We can communicate there. Okay, so we have incentive to be able to be in control of our dreaming and remembering our dreaming. Okay? I love you guys so much. So much respect. Thank you for hanging with me tonight, late night. Yeah, it's like past 3 for me. 3:17. And I knew this was going to be a small group, but that's okay. I'm so happy for you guys for being here with me, seriously. And this is just an overall message for people offline too. If you guys really like this work, please consider donating, or even through PayPal donation. There's a link below. There's also a link below to the membership if you want to become a member, and another link for my Etsy shop, where you can buy my artwork or crystals. And I'm trying to make a video every day or some piece of content every day. So I'm always busy working on that, you guys. So I appreciate the exchange of energy. It keeps me sustained so I can keep doing this for you. For real. Much respect to you guys' spiritual journey. I will probably have surprise lives every now and then. That's why if you're in the members area, I let all my members know all the time, hey, I'm going live. I'm going live. I'm going live. So become at least a $5 member, support this work, and help me do more lives. Peace, you guys. Good night. Have lucid dreams. You're all sweethearts. Thank you, Nikki B. You're awesome, sister. I should make you a mod. Yeah, it is exciting. And I suggest you guys use a amethyst on your third eye sometimes. Like let it sit on your third eye. It's close to the indigo ray. And so, close to purple, you're right. But it's actually indigo, which is like a dark purple, like a bluish purple. Like a bluish magenta. Something like this. So you guys take care of each other. Love yourself. Go eat a Krispy Kreme. Only if you want to. But I hope to see you guys on my next live, which is tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow night. The drum circle, it just depends if I can. Yeah. I'll post a notice if I can't go live by the time allotted, because I think they do this drum circle between 6 and 8, but we'll see. I can always, I have no idea if there's going to be just a couple people or a group or what. So I'll have to see. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me tonight. Have any questions, you can contact me. You can make a message on a video. You can also write me on direct message on Instagram, or send me a message on Facebook, or I put my email below so you can directly email me. I have a Facebook account under my name, Anuhazi Christos Aquion, which is also written on my site, so on my page. I love you guys. Good night. Thank you. Much respect. Shaddai Ureya Kumtun. Okay? Blessings. There we go. It was a great honor. Great honor. I feel good. Do 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 do.